In 2009, Polyglass decided to begin producing synthetic membrane in PVC and TPO in a very big way. Substantial investments were dedicated to the creation of an innovative, state-of-the-art productive unit that has permitted the expansion and completion of its range of waterproofing membranes. The production of these synthetic waterproofing membranes in PVC and TPO is fundamental in the offer of all the solutions required by users. These materials are produced with the latest characteristics using the latest techniques. Polyolefin and polyvinyl chloride PVC synthetic waterproofing membranes are used widely in civil construction, roofing and the waterproofing of large surfaces in particular. This involves highly specialized work that's widely appreciated in Italy and abroad. Polyolefin and polyvinyl chloride PVC synthetic waterproofing membranes can be made both with and without internal polyester fabric and glass fiber reinforcement, in this way ensuring a complete solution to every waterproofing requirement and application conditions anywhere on Earth. The range of MAPEPLAN synthetic products is also characterized by two different colors. The TPO products are indicated in green, while the PVC products are designated in blue. These two distinctive colors are repeated everywhere, and on the product data sheets as well. The MAPEPLAN line has also been expanded with the addition of a range of PVC products developed expressly for utilization as liners for swimming pools, artificial ponds and ornamental water tanks. The line is known as MAPEPLAN and obviously comes with its own detailed technical documentation. Here we are in our virtual construction site. Our two expert installers will show us how to apply a complete and insulated layering of products. We'll begin by laying a double adhesive bituminous vapor barrier known as Polyvap SA. This will be topped by an insulation panel. The final layer will be a synthetic waterproofing layer in TPO fastened mechanically. The job will be completed by the necessary finishing details. Here we are applying the first layer, the double adhesive bituminous vapor barrier known as Polyvap SA. A real revolution in this type of product, Polyvap SA, is a 2 mm thick bituminous membrane with aluminium foil reinforcement inside that guarantees a complete vapor barrier. Watch how the experts make the vertical turn-ups to a height of around 12 centimeters up the wall. That is amply above the height of any reasonable accumulation of rainfall. Now they are stripping away the first half of the anti-adherent protective film from the inside of the bituminous membrane. This film is easily stripped away because it has been pre-cut into two halves, and this seals the membrane perfectly into place with no chance of slipping. Now they're stripping away the second half of the monosiliconated protective film. You can see how fast the work goes. No torching is required, and everything is done in absolute safety. Now one installer is rolling the vertical turn-up using a commonly available metal press or roller. The other installer is positioning the second layer, which will be applied with a 10 cm longitudinal overlap over the first vapor barrier. This is the size of end lap that we recommend. Now he's unrolling the roll, which is 15 meters long and 1 meter wide. Here as well, two installers can work rapidly and easily together. The monosiliconated protective film on the first roll is partially lifted up to expose the bituminous compound underneath that will seal the application. The third roll is being positioned now, always with a 10 cm overlap. The top part of the roll near the wall is pressed down to the laying surface in order to keep it from slipping and accidentally losing its linear alignment. And then the rest of the first half of the protective film is stripped away from the inside of the bituminous membrane. Now the other half of the third roll is folded over. This is possible because the other half of protective film has not yet been stripped away from its bottom. Now you see them pulling away that other half of film. 10 or 15 centimeters of bituminous membrane are exposed in order to ensure overlapping and sealing. It's very important not to make overlaps on the monosiliconated protective film. And now the membrane is folded over into its definitive position with the greatest of ease. Here we can see one installer passing the metal pressing roller over the vertical turn-ups, while the other applies pressure to the longitudinal end lap. There's no need to apply pressure to the central part of the roll, because even very short exposure to sunlight is enough to completely activate the bituminous compound. The application of primer before laying any bituminous membrane, including self-adhesive types, assumes fundamental importance because primer eliminates all traces of dust and significantly improves membrane adhesion.